Hello and welcome to the Modversation, Modification Conversation. In today's episode of the Modversation, I'm going to talk about the GTI and what's happening with it. So yeah, Daily Driver Podcast, episode 2, of course. After I got the window broken, I hate to be Mr. Brightside, but I kind of needed it to happen because I hated where I was parking. It's this alley. It's a row of carports in an alley where there are garbage cans behind a liquor store bodega. So on the other side is beautiful homes with Ring cameras. Wow. And, I was parking in a spot I hated where people, were sleeping by my car and emptying purses they've stolen. I find so many purses emptied. It's just weird. So I really like where I park now. So, maybe I needed that to happen for me to realize that I hated. I keep nothing in it. They were just being vandals and stupid. And after that, it was important for me to get the window fixed as soon as possible, and I did. Yeah. And the insurance company is still being weird about it. But I sent them all my bills, all my receipts, and my insurance guy's like, I don't know what they're doing. So I did everything right. It's just insurance companies suck. So yeah. Anyway. So yeah, the car is doing well. It's been my daily driver. It's been going great. It's been shifting weird the past couple of weeks. And I thought it was the slave cylinder throw-out bearing combo. Or maybe it's the master cylinder where the pedal is, but everything feels good with the clutch. So my plan was to bleed the brakes, because they share the same hydraulic system as the clutch, and maybe the air was getting in there somehow and causing it just weird. As soon as I would shift first and second, it would just feel a little weird, like maybe it was a sticky throttle or something like that. So I've been driving it to try and figure out what it is. Going home for lunch, coming back, thinking it's got to be the slave cylinder throw-out bearing, right? So I've been watching videos, and in one of the videos, this guy was touching on the linkage, and I remember there's bushings in there that get caught up, and so yeah, I need to rip the center console out and look at it, but it's my daily driver. I don't have a place to work on it. So it looks like I need to have a shop address this. So today, because here's what happened. Today I was driving it and everything happened so fast, I was going to get the camera out. But as I was doing my Saturday errands, about to get my pizza at Me and Ed's, I was making a left turn onto Barstow from Fruit, and I lost all the gears. It was like neutral was everywhere. That's what neutral. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. And so the clutch still felt strong. And then I realized at that moment it was the linkages. So I pulled over and I found second. Once I found second, I should have got the camera out, because my plan was to just drive it home, because I could still put the clutch in and use the brakes. Brakes are perfect. So it's not the clutch and the brakes, because there would be a problem with one or the other, right? Because they both share the same hydraulic system. So this is all going through my head as I'm figuring out that since the linkages are gone, I don't want to accidentally put it in the reverse, thinking I'm finding third or something, So I could get second whenever I wanted. So in that 5 minutes, I just decided to get it home. I was so close to pizza. I haven't had pizza yet today. I'm probably going to get it tomorrow. I got it into second, and I just made my way home using second gear. I could get it to 35 and have the RPMs hover just under 4,000. So I was babying it, playing it safe. I had the hazards going whenever I needed to. I would let people pass me. So I got it home. It's parked. And it's Saturday still. And what I'm going to do is tomorrow take everything out of it. See if I can just get the center console kind of lifted up. Or something easy. And then Monday morning I'm going to drive it back road style to German Auto Care. I already know where it is. I was going to take it there this week anyway, but after my dad's birthday, which is Wednesday, I just figured I could, if it was driving like it was, which was fine, I could just drive it for a few more days, and then Thursday I take it in the morning, let him have it, maybe get it Friday. But that didn't work out. So, plan is to get up Monday morning super early, get ready for work, get the car started in second, drive it to the place in second, and I'm going to have the camera going and deal with German Auto Care and see what they'll charge to assess what's going on, and then give me an estimate. And then I'm going to take a Lyft to work, and I'm hoping to get the car back by Tuesday night. So, yeah. And I just saved I just went through a huge saving binge where, my cups of coffee are 30 cents a piece with this Amazon 100 Keurig cups for $29. So I've been saving so much money and trying to get things, trying to get my core nest egg built up and then, pay off some people that, I just want to pay off, but it's not working out the way I thought. So, and even in October is like a 3 paycheck month where I was going to stack yesterday's paycheck. But no, that's going to be, that's gone now, right? And I'm back to where I was. Oh, well. But I got a rice cooker. I'm cooking my own meals again. It's good. And I saved, I rescued a building cat. It's a little building cat. There are 2 of them, actually. And when I first moved in, they had been abandoned, and once every couple of weeks, somebody would dump a huge pile of kibble in their bowls, and they hated that kibble. So the other stray cats would eat it, and these poor cats would starve. So the little one that was in sad shape, I've nursed back to health. I got them both flea and tick medication, Advantage, and then I've been feeding them wet food, and the little one's not so dehydrated, and now she's back to full weight. No more mats. She smells good. No worms. Her little breath is even good. So yeah, she's back to health, and I feel good about that. So, the car will be fixed. This car just got to 150,000 miles. And she still looks like she was designed yesterday. 23 years old. And she still drives and looks like she was designed yesterday. And even today as I was driving her, I was having so much fun. It still felt great. And I think because I'm such a good shifter, even though the linkages were maybe broken for a while, I just do everything so the same every way. I'm not crazy with my shifting. I'm not like trying to raise the shifter up and down. I keep it at a pretty level, space. So I'm glad it didn't happen on my morning commute. Because it's Highway 99, which is one of the most dangerous and pothole-filled roads you'll ever come across. And it's a trucker. It's nonstop. I'm just fighting. My little Golf and I are just like, So yeah, I'm lucky that it happened on a Saturday when I was just farting around town, right? Just having a blast, And even finding second gear and having that moment where I can get this thing home. And even when I could pull away from a stoplight, it was fine. So I'm in good spirits, and it's gonna work out fine. It's just, this car really did perform like a champ for the past 3 years. In September 2nd, I've had her for 3 years. So even though this is middle of October, you know, we've had our 3-year anniversary, and she's due for a little something service because she's been I mean, she's been a workhorse, a solid. I mean, I've had to do no maintenance, and even when I check on something, I'm like, I better check the oil, make sure it's not milkshake, honey. I better check I better check the radiator fluid to make sure it's, you know, not milkshake, crystal clear. So yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful car. It deserves whatever has happened to it, and I think it's just linkage. It could be just bushings in the linkage that just wore out, and it's 23 years old. So it wasn't a catastrophe, but it was a setback. And this is part 1 of a series called Getting Her Back on the Road. And I hope that you'll stay tuned for this week when Monday morning, I'm going to record everything and try and get it out, you know, that night. So thanks for your patience. Thanks for sticking with me. I hope you enjoyed that trucks video. I enjoyed making it. And I'll see you on the next time on the Modification Conversation.